Welcome agents back to Satellite Rain 0.2.1. This is the storage and docking area mission. This is the first part of 3, and this is going to be a little bit more unique. As you can see here, I'm still researching the boomstick, and then I also have the little laser submachine gun, but I'm really close on the boomstick, and we'll actually finish research before we get to the start of the mission, which is part of the reason why I started the recording way back here. So that's going to happen here, and so what we're going to do here is the first time I tried this mission, I tried it the same way as I did the other ones, and I basically went in with the 3 agents plus a persuaded friend to come in and start shooting, and that does not work, at least not with the weapons I have. So my thought here in this, when I tried it again, is I'm going to use the infiltrator's abilities to cloak, and he's going to go in by himself and basically turn on all the computers to get the door open and get into the facility himself. And then I added a point to him. The last one I did was Master Thief, which is supposed to reduce the amount of times that, or the amount of the possibility that he'll set off the alarm when he goes into this when he goes into the facility by himself, because I really don't want him to get caught by himself, because he's probably going to die then. So we're making our way over from the last mission, which was the Dracogenics guard station. I was messing around with the Persuadatron, having some trouble originally, but now I got this person. I did mention before that the persuaded people sometimes wind up doing their own things. You gotta be aware of them, what they're going to do. Is keep an eye on their, especially on their weapon slot, because this guy has a habit of setting off the weapons just randomly and start shooting at the guards and at the police. So eventually I just abandoned him and just let the guards kill him, but because he just became too much of a pain in the butt. But so it's, I'm making my way over to the area, and so we're passing by areas over by where the CSA was and everything like that. So see, at this point you can see the guy has pulled out his gun and just starts randomly shooting. This happened in the other one in Syndicate, as it was harder to control when you had this with the lower brain. So I'm assuming in the mods you're eventually going to be able to control them a lot better. So he just becomes a major problem.
Situation under control. Suspect is complying.
And this is where it gets a little weird. If you notice him, he's shooting at number 3. He's shooting at the hacker, at my own person. So, and then now I got the guard shooting at us. So I'm like, forget him. He can just die. So I don't know if that's intentional or what, or if we lost control of him or something like that. But he just basically goes berserk and turns on us. So he's useless at that point. And now he's dead, and we're back to 3. So that's how I pretty much start the mission. And since I found one of the resurrection points, I do a save here, and I cut that from the video, so you don't need to see that. But we just keep moving up, going up the street to the area where the storage facility's at. Another ATM means more money. If you didn't catch that on the top left there, what it said is basically the boomstick research has been done. I've been using the boomstick, so my researchers couldn't study it. So now I have the boomstick, so I can now purchase it and give it to other agents. And that is what I'm going to do here. Okay, you didn't see that in the since I edited out of the video, but what I did is I purchased 2 boomsticks, one for the soldier and one for the hacker. That gives them both close weapons for the close engagements and such that will likely happen. And so Infiltrator still has his long-range sniper rifle. So basically the plan is here. 1 and 3 are going to stay put. The Infiltrator is going to go in, and you can see the little button on the top right of him is his cloak shield. I only have a level 1 on it, but it's enough. So he's running in by himself, and says the guard turned around with his flashlight and stuff. So I wanted the Infiltrator to be able to just move around. I don't want him to alert anybody. So he's now by himself, doing what he does best. So at this point, I basically just want to stay in cover the entire time. I don't want to really move around until I have the yellow bar. That controls the cloak shield. So in case he gets caught or anything like that, I can hit the cloak shield and get away. But I'm watching these guys, just getting their pattern, see how they're moving around and stuff. That's the area up there in the top left is where I want to go. But there's a bunch of other computer terminals I got to shut off first. So I'm moving around trying to get around this security camera. So I've hit the shield so the security camera doesn't pick me up. And I just want to move into new cover before my shield drops. Since this was my first time trying to do this mission like this, I actually should have done it. I'll do it the opposite way here. You actually want to hit the computer closest to the front door last, but it does actually work out in my favor. You'll see why later. But so now we got the timer going. You can see that the white circle up there, and now I got the security guards all hanging out the front of the in front of the door. So I've screwed up here. You can see the guard, his flashlight's gone yellow, so he's alerted to something. So that's why I always try to keep my cloak shield as charged as possible. So now I'm basically just running out in the open. Luckily, those 2 other guys didn't see me walking down the hall or walking down the main street there. So I'm now on top of the building where another terminal's at. But now with my screw up, I have a problem. Is now all the guards know that something was over there and they're kind of looking for me. At this point, I thought the door would open, but there's obviously a third terminal. So I'm scanning around trying to find it. And there it is over in the corner. So I pretty much don't want to wait for them to come back. So I just immediately do it, get over there as fast as I can, and I hold off putting on the cloak until the very last minute before the security camera sees me, so I can make it all the way over here to the terminal in one run. So instead of risking running across back to the building with the second terminal, I decided to get on the zip line and zip line across the street and get into that back alley area, and I can make my way to the side of the street, the side street back up to that building, and I can hold off there and to wait until it's clear for me to make my my attempt to get into the building.
Taking cover. Copy.
All right, so I get back to the building and I realize there's a problem there. There's those guards that are hanging out by the front of the front door where I need to go. So I decide that the other two, 1 and 3, need to move in and take care of may have to take care of them, especially on the way out. I do only use 1 for now because I didn't want to risk 3 getting hurt. And so 1 has added health. That was one of the points I spent on. So he pretty much takes care of that guard pretty quick. So now I'm just trying to move the soldier and the hacker into a good position. Since the guards seem to be distracted by whatever the infiltrator was doing, that I can move my my other 2 agents up and get a nice position ready to ambush them. So I like this position because now I'm close enough range where the shotgun will be pretty effective shooting across the street, and the infiltrator can basically run towards us, and any of the guards chasing him will be in range for my soldier and my hacker. That one guard in front of the door is still bugged. He's basically bugged there, so that's why I basically just have to run right past him. That's why I'm using the shield to keep it from shooting from the last minute to keep it from happening. And at this point, I'm using the hacker and the soldier to distract everybody while the infiltrator comes running out. Again, I'm not sure if that white light is intentional or if it's supposed to be a shield or if it's just a bug in the shield, but it goes off, but it's enough to get my infiltrator out. He takes about 2/3 of damage, but he can get out and get back to 1 and 3, and we could start making our way out of the mission area.
Suspect is moving.
And that's it. That's how you get into the area and get out of it with only 3 people using the infiltrator. Thanks for watching.